The South Holston River begins at a weir dam on the southern end of South Holston Lake. The cold, deep waters of the lake keep water at a constant cold temperature to ensure good fishing conditions year-round. This river is highly populated with native and stock rainbow and brown trout, and due to scheduled water release from the Tennessee Valley Authority, also known as the TVA, float fishing can become tricky at times of low water. Let's join myself and Joel as we begin our float trip down the South Holston. So the day to fish the South Holston River is finally here. It's always been on the bucket list of mine. I just haven't had the opportunity to go, but I called Joel, my friend, and we worked out a trip for end of September, and I knew within the first 5 minutes of being on the water, this trip was not going to disappoint.
Was on that little nip, man. There we go.
Good, told you.
Oh, that hasn't hooked him good either. Going right to the boat.
Good fish?
No. He's smart. He swam right at the boat.
One thing we kind of really didn't think about when planning this trip is, considering it's just the two of us in the boat, how are we going to film, fish, and row the boat successfully all at the same time?
There we go.
Well, with Joel in the lead, it's time for myself to get behind the reel. So I hook into this brown trout. I'm fishing a dry fly with a beadhead dropper. It's a brand new fly out of the box. Majority of the time, I always smash down my barb just to make it easier on the fish. And this particular fly, I didn't do that. So we kind of had a tough time releasing them. And Joel actually had to put down the camera to help out, but we did release the fish back in the water. Appalachian Sportsmen is brought to you by Dyer Prime. For all your screen printing, promotional, and advertising needs, contact them on their website at www.dyerprime.com. Welcome back to Appalachian Sportsmen. We're fishing the South Holston River in eastern Tennessee.
Oh, it's not too bad though. Hold on. Nice. Good one. Oh yeah, in the net.
So something else we didn't really think about, this float is really an all-day float if you start in the morning. We didn't start until almost 11 o'clock, and by the time we had stopped and fished all these different areas of the river, it was starting to get dark real fast and we were nowhere close to the takeout.
Welcome to hell.
Still no bridge in sight.
Only hell.
So after a much needed good night's sleep, we headed down the road a couple miles to try out the Watauga River.
Tiny little thing. See how big that sucker is? Got foul hook. Yep. That camera is like my lucky charm, dude. You can catch me in my ear.
Imagine.
Yeah, he did come right out of there. It's a nice round. Good. Find it. There you go. Really good shot of him right there. Well, what do you think about that, man?
That's not too bad.
Appalachian Sportsmen is brought to you by FYAO Outfitters. For some of the best lures in the business, check them out on their website at www.fyaooutfitters.com. Welcome back to Appalachian Sportsmen. We're floating the Watauga River in eastern Tennessee.
Totally worth the drive, that's for sure. Worth the drive. Caught enough to make us happy.
So here we are, we're just floating down the river, talking, having a good old time, and Joel does have his line out. He's doing a dry fly drift, basically the same speed as the boat at the end of this long pool, and next thing you know, he hooked up into a really nice rainbow trout. So Joel's out of the boat in this ankle-deep water at the end of this pool fighting this rainbow trout, and there's no way that he's going to be able to net it. So I go ahead and jump out with the GoPro and take off after the fish to get it landed.
Oh man. All right. Come here and get him. You're on the rod.
Holy cow. That is a
rod.
Alright, okay.
Congrats to Joel for the big fish of the day, but hey, we're not finished yet. So the Watauga River is also on a release program from the Tennessee Valley Authority, and as the day got later, they stopped releasing water, which made it get lower, and we actually had to get out of the boat a couple times and push through these shoals.
So after releasing the fish, broke rod. Reel's already jacked. Sage, I'm sending a rod and a reel back to you. Both. Damn,
nothing like breaking your rod at the end of a fishing trip. Luckily, we only had about a half-mile left, and that was pretty much it for the day. So all in all, we had an awesome time. If any of you guys or gals out there are interested in fishing some really good trout waters, check out the South Holston River and the Watauga River in eastern Tennessee. But that's about it for Appalachian Sportsmen for this webisode. Keep updated on our website. I'll be producing some more webisodes in the next upcoming weeks. We have another fishing trip and some deer hunts, and we're in the middle of deer season right now. So we have plenty of more content coming to you. So just check us out and like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Thanks again.